Hi, I'm Tamara Cinnamon, and this is your Sutton Scoop. So I'm here today with Jim McKillop, and Jim is our first author we've ever had on the Scoop. So welcome, Jim.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for coming. So you have just published a book here, Notes from Papa. Tell me about that.
I have. I write a daily blog message every day, and I was asked by a number of my readers to compile it into a book. And so I was able to get that finished just before Christmas and get it into a few local stores.
Perfect. So tell me about this daily blog. What is it? Where does it come from?
A few years ago, my kids have always called me Papa ever since I became a grandparent, many years ago now. And so I started writing to my children. I wrote daily little email messages or text messages, and I signed them Love Papa. And that just became the signature for Notes from Papa. And today is the 929th consecutive message I've written. So
you haven't missed a day?
Well, there's been the odd day in there, but
sure.
Pretty much I write one every single day. I might have missed 2 or 3.
Fantastic. Yeah. So I read your notes, and they truly are notes. They're, they can be short, some are longer. Where do they come from? Do you write at night, in the morning? Is there any sort of a routine?
I sit down in the morning and I address an email to myself. I get up fairly early and I address an email to myself. And I just write down whatever shows up. And these messages come through me, and I feel incredibly blessed that they do. Every so often they don't show up, and if the words don't show up, I usually get a number. And the number corresponds to one of the messages I've already written somewhere along the line, so I go back and use it.
So has it taken you, you're obviously very confident now in that it's going to come, that they do come. Did it take you a long time to get to that place?
No. Day one. They
Interesting,
showed up.
Really?
They've never been anything but right there all the time.
Very, very interesting.
Initially, I think I was focusing on certain types of messages that I was trying to interpret to send to my children.
Trying to bring forward.
And then afterwards, I realized very early on that they just kept showing up, and whichever one showed up, I wrote down, so I didn't really worry about it. So it's been very easy. Yeah.
That's really interesting to be able to just kind of go with the ride and know that it's going to happen.
It's the way I try to do things as best I can. Is just to this is an experience that we're on, and I'm enjoying every moment of it. And these are my experiences. This is how I see the life.
So speaking of experiences, I noticed your book is called "If Life Was Supposed to Be Complicated, It Would Have Come with Instructions." Tell me about that.
Well, I think every tin shed out there comes with instructions, and most people try and put them together that way. But life didn't come with those instructions, and as most of us learn along the way, it's an interesting journey. And so that's what it's about. Is that if it was supposed to be complicated, it would have been.
So you're saying I'm on the right path? I can tell my other half when I throw those instructions out and I try to build the bookcase, I am on the right track.
You might want to be careful with that. Yeah, IKEA might enjoy that. They'd like that. No, it's a case where, for the most part, I find that life happens in front of us all the time. It's happening all the time right now, and it's just a case of kind of putting yourself into a space where you can see it and experience it and just enjoy it and be grateful that it's happening.
I think that's a good key. We were talking earlier about we all have these experiences, but we think we're the only ones, or these trials and tribulations. And you realize, we're all doing it. So it's nice to have that message in the morning.
Exactly, isn't it? Yeah, I get feedback every day from people. I have readers all over the world now, and I get feedback from people every day, and it always amazes me who responds to particular messages. It's not always the same people.
So I think some grab you and some don't.
Exactly,
right?
And that's exactly the point. I call these musings, or they're just a pondering. They just the idea is to just stop for that just brief moment and just think about it and go, yeah, that kind of makes sense.
That works for me.
And sometimes, like you say, sometimes it works for you one day and not the next, and that's cool. It doesn't matter to me. I wasn't trying to write them for everybody.
Yeah, you're not trying to win them all.
No.
Fair enough. So you mentioned that you've got readers all over the world. We live in such an exciting world and such an exciting time right now with social media. Exactly. How are you getting your book out, your information out? What's working for you?
I've got a range of different methods that I use. Excuse me. I use a lot of people on email. I have quite a number that get it by text as well. I also am active on social media with Facebook and Twitter and LinkedIn, and I have a blogger site as well. And I post them on all those sites. And readers from various different places seem to pick them up from different sources. They're all over the place.
Very neat. Now, you messaged earlier, you said earlier you have no one from Antarctica.
Yes, I'm on
that's our mission. We need
six of 7 continents, and I'd like to find somebody that's part-time at least living in Antarctica.
So anybody who watches this, we need to get us to Antarctica to get
find somebody that would like to read or follow along from Antarctica. I'd be grateful.
For someone who would like to follow along, how can they get a hold of you?
You can go on to www.notesfrompapa.com, P-A-P-A is Papa, .com, and you can sign up an account there And it's just a free account. Just get you a daily email. You also get a copy of my ebook. And if you'd like to purchase a copy of the book, you can do it there as well. And you can go to facebook.com/Notes from Papa as well. It's available on there too.
Perfect. Well, Jim, I love it. I read them every single day. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it. Thanks for coming.
Thank you. Bye-bye.